my beloved. As you connect with the cosmic records in the higher realms, you begin to expand your perception of cosmic lineage to which they belong. The reunification process is well underway, and therefore many of the light server's faithful are now trying to claim many aspects of his divinity. Part of our mission is to help them remember their divine heritage and also help them understand the new process in which humanity is inserted at this point. Many of you, the starseed and the beacon's way, entered this existence with the vibrational frequency of the rays within your God cell diamond core more active than those still working in the fields of the lower fourth dimension. Consequently, you have experienced more explosions of perceptions of divine consciousness during recent years. If you compare notes about their previous experiences with other people on the road, they will see that you have had very similar experiences throughout their existence. You are now aware that many of the miracles, inspirational thoughts and beneficial coincidences are not common for the average person, which still exists and works in the fields distorted the mass consciousness belief structure. That why you are going through now, brave hearts, it is the transition of the final stages of the kingdom of the fourth dimension. What is happening right now for many of you who are on the fast track of the ascension process, it is that you are immersed in the integration of the remaining facets of your higher self, the fourth dimension. This enables many memories and feelings, like a kaleidoscope of experiences of its ancient past in the higher realms. Over the past few years, we are relaying to them the critical process by which you must pass in order to arrive at its scheduled destination, the first subplane of the fifth dimension. As integrate the finest fragments of your higher self, you will gain access to the cosmic records of its past, with the wisdom to go through the final levels of the fourth dimension materials plans. You are beginning to get a glimpse of how magnificent you really are in the higher realms. You are also slowly attracting to your auric field the refined frequencies of the 5 rays galactic superiors containing the divine blueprint for the age of Aquarius. Also, we are gradually beginning to integrate your new divine design, via the seed atom of the Kundalini memory, which was stored in your root chakra along its many human lives. We emphasize this fact many times. His current existence is one of the most important life that you have experienced since taking the physical vessel. You have chosen the date of his birth because of astrological configurations and special energy that it contained and projected, energies and qualities that focused on the strengths and talents that you were to try. The thought form/negative energies were also highlighted, the ones that were the most imbalanced in their 4 lower bodily systems: physical, emotional, mental and etheric. The lower thinking often forms that remain trapped in the shadows of illusion and limitation. You chose your parents, your family and those who would interact during this existence for the same reason, those who would design or reflect them the positive attributes that you need to integrate, and too many negative characteristics that you need to overcome. All the dear souls in your life are part of a great drama that you have chosen to experience in this lifetime, each agreed to play a role that, hopefully, would be mutually beneficial. Ask yourself what features your parents, your family, your partner and children designed on you, then think of the negative traits they exhibited. They are the lessons that you have set to try and confidently to benefit from a level of soul. You have learned well their lessons? You are showing more positive or more negative characteristics than others reflect to you? Consider the tests and challenges as an opportunity to, once and for all, to transmute all the imbalances that are keeping you from going through the gateway to the new reality of the fifth dimension. You and your family members have chosen to come together as a family unit, because you knew it would give them the greatest opportunity to balance your mental and emotional nature. We realize that the most important lesson for many of you to know that they are worthy of love and respect, and it's time to start taking back your power. The people in your life will not respect you until you learn to set boundaries and satisfy their own needs before attempting to help them. You are not responsible for the growth of the soul of anyone but his own. As they learn to set boundaries and take back your power, you will find that your relationship with the people around them begin gradually changing for the better. Furthermore, you cannot take anyone's lessons or responsibility for their mistakes. They must learn the rules of cause and effect by themselves. The greatest gift you can give to others is to love them enough to allow them to work on their own problems and mistakes. My courageous, you are here to teach love, unconditional love, to love yourself unconditionally first. there are many of his fellow soul incarnated on earth at this time, male and female. More families Alma are being met, as you delve more in the refined realms of light. The best way to help those in your family, your friends or co-workers is to be a shining example. You are also here to learn detachment. You cannot really have anyone or anything. The beauty, abundance and generosity of the universe are your divine birthright, but these gifts are like loans for you. You should keep them lightly in your hands and allow them to flow in freely into the world. Take what you need and then share the rest. Do not accumulate. When humanity come to this reality, all the poverty and scarcity disappear from the earth. The main emphasis at this time is to return to wholeness within themselves, to take personal responsibility for their actions, develop self-esteem and a sense of dignity, via your solar heart center, in cooperation with your eyes soul and higher self. Truth and integrity are the basis of any future relationship. First, they need to accept who you are at the moment, as they strive to become the best people they can be, through the self-examination of their attitudes, beliefs, habits and weaknesses. In the near future, the flags of the way and the souls of vanguard, those who are producing the highest wisdom of the new divine blueprint, will prove that diseases of any kind need not manifest as the body ages. The human physical vessel was intended to function at optimum health for at least 120 years. Humanity as a whole is captured in the mass consciousness belief system of the third and fourth dimensions, in which the main issues of the past and the imperfections within the ancestral DNA allow these stressful and debilitating symptoms appear. If the be to allow yourself to feel unloved, unworthy, or guilt, shame or resentment in any form, as allows the soul to become the guide and director of physical personality, instead of the ego desire body consciousness, all negative energies, which result from the main memories of the ancient past, will come to the surface, so that each person you can release them once and for all. This will be through the conscious use of the violet flame of transmutation, and pay attention to the inspired thought forms taken from your sacred mind and its cosmic guides, as well as the many healing modalities higher frequency now available. As you increasingly deepen in self-awareness and begin to listen to the wisdom of your physical body, your seed atom of body memory, it will not depend more on many external methods, drugs, surgery and artificial means of healing. Drastic physical imbalances and disease/health that most humans are now facing, will be gradually replaced by healthy and harmonious life practices, which will be driven by new spiritual and intuitive wisdom that you have stored in your sacred mind. Humanity cannot rely solely on current practices of the medical profession. Your soul is warning them to integrate a more holistic approach to healing the physical body, mental and emotional, so that frequencies above the supersoul can be integrated without much trauma and discomfort to the physical vessel. As we have stated many times, light, sound and color are the healing modalities of the future. A study of the chakra system, and the frequency of the 5 rays higher galacticos will help the curators and directors in how to inform their patients about what is out of balance in your auric field, and how to help him to return gradually and maintain a healthy physical body. Our teachings give them all the guidance they will need to integrate these additional healing methods in their current health regime. You also have a wonderful storehouse of information available at your sacred mind. As your radiance expands and becomes more powerful and far-reaching, it, along with other light workers, will be a unified force that will not be rejected, a force for transformation and change of the highest order. Be bold in your vision. See what is right in your world, thereby reinforcing the love/light that dwells within each and every person you meet. Do not focus on the shadows, because their thought patterns will always connect and enhance the dimensional frequencies on which you focus your attention. Your only true enemy is fear. Let go of fear and radiate the love/light, and then watch as the miracles unfold. You are masters of manifestation, you just forgot. Believe in yourself and stop creating these things that cause them pain, guilt and suffering. Become co-creators of light, peace, balance and harmony again, and join those who are struggling to recover the primordial beauty of planet Earth. Claim your rightful place as masters of light, dear ones, and remember, as you integrate the knowledge of spirit and illumine truth, we ask you to go ahead and share your wisdom. We are ever near to guide, protect and inspire you all, but especially to love them. I am Archangel Michael.